We are recording. We are live for the first ever team meeting via Zoom. Wow. Technology is pretty amazing. So I just want to say I appreciate all of you. I appreciate your flexibility, and I appreciate all of you for adapting to change. And I have on our second session, I have a really, really powerful comparison of what we are doing right now and why we're doing what we're doing right now. Because the fact of the matter is, you think you're about to make phone calls to sell knives. Now, some of you might be, but the fact of the matter is, what you're really about to do is you're really about to express what it means to be a leader. Okay, that's what's about to happen. When we pick up the phones here shortly, that means you are saying, regardless of the circumstances, I am choosing to lead instead of let my circumstances lead me. There's every reason in the world on why we should say, yeah, maybe we shouldn't make phone calls. Maybe we're going to bother people. Maybe people don't want to make, do appointments right now. There's every reason in the world on why what we can come up with on why we should not make phone calls tonight, and why we should not do more appointments, and why we should just hunker down and wait this thing out and whatnot. And I'll tell you, the people in front of me, #leaderslead. I really appreciate all of you for being here. So it looks like I broke up for just a quick second there, but I'm really proud of all of you for making a decision to show up regardless of what's happening around you right now. So we want to make this exceptional. We want to make this not just where we make it through. We want to make this big. We are inspiring other people right now. You are inspiring other people with your activity. You think you're just sitting in your bedroom. Ashley's like, oh, I'm just sitting in my bedroom. Nobody does. No. You are inspiring people by showing up, by still being committed to your craft. I'll talk about this during session 2, but there was this big unjust situation that was happening for this business, and there was unforeseen circumstances back 240 years ago. We'll call it a business. There was unjust situations. There was lots of hatred. There was lots of confusion. Lots of people didn't like each other, and they decided to get a bunch of leaders in a room and said, we're not gonna leave this room until we figure out a way to lead this business, our team, our followers through this unjust circumstance. And what they did is they created a document, and they created a vision 240 years ago to capture the goals of this organization. And the goals and the vision of that organization was all people, said all men, are created equal and endowed with life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Who would like to tell me what that document was 240 years ago through an unjust situation where they said, you know what, we're going to take this unjust situation and we're going to turn it into an opportunity? What was that document?
Declaration of Independence.
You're damn right, Brenda. Declaration of Independence. And anytime there is an unforeseen situation, circumstance out of our control, it gives us an opportunity. That's what it gives us. It gives us an opportunity for growth. It gives us an opportunity to change. It allows us to come together as a community. And these men 240 years ago made a vision a reality. And now the fact of the matter is right now where we're at, it's not the same yet, but I promise you the how we respond to what's in front of us right now, how we respond to the inner game, how we respond to the critics around us, how we respond to the social media posts, how we respond to the ridiculous memes that are out there, how we respond to whatever it is that's in front of us is going to determine the destiny that we're chasing after. Why you're here right now is not because of a paycheck. If you're here because of a paycheck, that's cool. But hopefully you're here tonight making these phone calls because of something bigger than a paycheck. You didn't go to school for the last X amount of years of your life because of a grade. You may have went to school for a grade, but more than likely you were doing all the work for something bigger than the grade. Your paycheck here is your grade, but it's something bigger. It's about intrinsic motivation. It's about winning the inner game. It's about winning the overcoming any type of victim mentality that might show up. It's about inspiring those around you. It's about choosing the right response when you don't feel like it. That's kind of what we're talking about here. So I acknowledge you. I appreciate you. And we'll all have our own version of what we're dealing with right now. And the fact is, if you're just playing it like normal, like there's nothing going on in the world right now, and you're like, yeah, everything's the same, I'm fine, you're really missing something. You're missing something, because it is our responsibility as leaders to not just say that this is nothing, this is no big deal, because other lives are jeopardized or potentially jeopardized with the decisions that we make. And I'm not saying I'm not telling you what decisions to make, but I am saying that the decisions that you do make, other people potentially are affected by our decisions that we're making. And I think as leaders, we got to take that into consideration with our day-to-day activity. So with that being said, session 2, I'm going to finish that whole conversation with you. I'm going to tie a bow on it. And Miss Jess Shannon is actually going to offer some thoughts as well during session 2 of why she's still hungry and excited about, regardless of circumstance, I'm still making sure that I stay on track towards my goals. So our document that we created as a Game Changers organization, we created a document. It's called our mission statement. And I've showed this for the last couple of weeks. And it's obviously on a wall in our office. And I think it's important for you all to be reminded of what this document is and why we have it. And you could see here, it says our goal is to educate and inspire all representatives to become exceptional individuals. And as an organization, we will collaborate to create a caring and enjoyable environment that allows each representative to grow personally, professionally, and financially. And by making a difference in others and developing ourselves as leaders, we will make a powerful impact in our community. So why is this important for all of you right now? It's critical for you to know that your decisions are impacting not just your own future, but those around you as well. There's many of you that are making great decisions. There are many of you that are doing really well. I'm really fired up to say, I don't want to take too much from session 2, but right now we have some people that, despite the circumstances right here, check out this leadership board, from those hitting the newsletter last week. Check this out. You got Audrey Cruz. You got Faith hitting her first promotion. Joel hitting his first promotion. Kayla hitting her first promotion. We have individuals getting it done right now on a big bad way, regardless of circumstance. Check out these paychecks from last week. Last week we had, Faith making $30 an appointment, Kendrick $96 an appointment, AJ $200 an appointment, Kat $231 an appointment, Audrey Cruz $138 an appointment. We had people phone jam last week to build wealth, to build their business, to make moves. We had Jordan, Kayla, Faith, Diana, and Joel all hit their first promotions last week. Check out how close some of you are to your next promotions. Check this out. You're one phone jam away from hitting that next promotion. Waylon said, screw this. I don't care. I don't care what's happening around me. I dropped $500 earlier today. I'm halfway to my next promotion. I'm fired up about that. We have people that are, regardless of the circumstance, I'm making my moves. I'm saying, this is what's important to me. I'm still making phone calls, regardless of what's happening. So here's a couple of phrases. This is a document that you can refer to. The phone approach really stays the same. It's we're equipped for the virtual demo. If you want to still do live demos, that's up to you. I don't know if that's necessary. I don't know how necessary live demos are right now. If you want to do live demos, go for it. If there's someone close to you, go for it. If you're going over people's houses anyway, go for it. But I don't even know how necessary it is. We're equipped. We're the number 2 office in the country in virtual demo sales. So it's like, we're good. So if you're not quite good with virtual demos, don't worry. Audrey and I got your back. We recorded a whole virtual demo series. Alexis Gauss got your back. She created a great workshop for you along with Jess Shannon on Sunday night. Rewatch that workshop. I just got insights from the number 1 all-time representative on virtual demo sales. I got his video. I shared it with Alexis. She took some notes. She's like, yeah, this is pretty good stuff. I'll get that out to you here soon. We got the tools. We got the resources. We have the people. We have leaders here in this organization that are going to guide you and Sherpa you through this situation right now. Tonight's phone jam needs to be epic. I want you to be relentless. I want you to be confident. I want you to bring joy into people's lives. I want you to smile. You're going to hear people say things like, there's this whole thing going on right now. It's like, absolutely, Miss Jones. Of course, I know there's a lot going on. And that's why I'm still doing this, because while most of my friends are not taking it seriously, I'm taking it very seriously, because by me doing these appointments, it's going to help me make sure that I could cover my own expenses so my parents don't have to pay for anything, because I'm capable and I'm responsible. And that's what's cool about this job right now. Now, I'm not saying say that word for word, but I'm saying, do you believe that to be the truth? Do you believe that to be the truth, that right now your parents have 401ks and retirement funds that just went down like 25 to 40%? And if I'm your parent, I'm like, you better keep making money, because if that shit doesn't go up, like we're not able to retire the way we wanted to retire if the market doesn't recover. There is no doubt there is a recession coming, in my opinion. So what does that mean for you? You want to express how valuable it is as a young professional for you to still stay on track with your goals, to make sure you don't borrow money from your parents, you don't rely on other people. So you say, there's a lot going on right now. It's like, absolutely, I know there's a lot going on. That's exactly why I'm doing these appointments still, is because I want to be the highlight of people's day. My company is still paying me to do these appointments over the phone and computer. And I also want to do my part in helping the economy do its best to recover whenever it's going to need to. So every appointment I do is getting me one step closer to my goal. It's going to be a lot of fun. And again, I'm not saying say these words. I'm saying believe these thoughts. Believe this to be the truth, that you must do your part if you're capable of doing it. But you want to pour that belief and conviction into your customers. If you have a customer that wants to reschedule on you, I want you to speak with passion and conviction. Be like, Miss Jones, I totally understand. Times are crazy right now, but also a lot of people are spending time at home. That's why I'm doing all of my appointments from the computer and from the phone. So all you need to do is be in front of the computer. I promise you, I'll be the highlight of your day. You're going to want to spend more time with me than watching the news and going on social media right now. I could promise you. These are great phrases that you can use on your phone approach if you need to. I literally haven't left my house since a Monday. So I've been sitting in this house. So Monday night until right this now. So 48 hours I haven't left my house. I have groceries getting delivered to my house. My wife just left to go to Jacksonville because her mom is being stubborn, and her mom was leaving the house, and her mom is over 60, and her mom has a weak immune system, and her mom is not taking it seriously. So Lindsay literally packed up her stuff, went to Jacksonville to babysit her mom, who's not taking this seriously. And, the fact is we, growing up, some of us are taking it real seriously. Some of us millennials are not taking it seriously. Either way, I want you to approach the business with compassion, with confidence, and a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit of humor to lighten up everything that's going on in people's lives right now. So use some jokes. Say, yeah, I'm going to be so much more fun than social media. I'll be so much more fun than watching the news. I promise. I'll be the best hour of your day. If you want, I could drag it out and I could make it 3 or 4 hours. I'll sing you songs if you want. Whatever you want to do to make it fun, make it fun. Enjoy the phone. So when I end this in the next 60 seconds or so, and we hop on the phones, we're going to go for 2 hours strong. We got to be on cue. We're equipped for cue. I'm going to, I'll send screenshots of what's happening, just like we're at the office. Nothing changes. The only thing changes is you need to inspire yourself to not get distracted by the TV, social media, the kitchen, the refrigerator, mom, your pets, the trash, anything that could be distractive at home. You gotta anchor yourself down, just like when we're at the office, and get your appointments booked up. Fight for those appointments. Fight for those appointments just like you would at a Wednesday night jam at the office. So here's a couple things I promoted on the team chat, and just to wrap up my opening comments to our phone jam today. Prize tonight, Cutco cheese knife. Cutco cheese knife. I can mail it to you, or we can wait till I see you at the office. As long as you have 5 demos ahead of you, at the end of tonight, you'll get 1 ticket. So right now, at this second in time, Jess, if you could forward that to the team chat, how many demos we have ahead of us. So at this second in time, I could pull up, what we have ahead of us. We have 46, but Jess will pull it up, and she'll send it. She'll send it over. And right now, at this second, this is our live jam. This is where we're at. Let's see if anybody got a head start. Cecilia. So nobody else has made phone calls. We got one appointment so far booked up. So that's pretty much puts us at 0, which is exciting. So we waited. As long as you leave tonight with 5 appointments ahead of you, you're going to get into the raffle. 7 appointments, you get 2 tickets. 10 appointments or more, you're going to have 3 tickets, plus every demo after 10 gets you another ticket. If you can get some people to post a Facebook post on their stories for you or on their timelines, we'll get you another ticket, because Facebook posts are going to help you get advertising out there to more people than as well as making the phone calls. So have fun, enjoy the calls. Let's make this happen. If you can right now, real quick, usually I'll be able to pull it up quickly, but I want you to post to the team chat, how many demos do you have ahead of you right now? I could pull it up on queue to verify, but it will save me a little bit of time, so that way I can see. How many appointments do you have ahead of you on queue? So right now I could pull up, like I could click on each of you. Alexis has 1. I could pull up, Amanda has 0. But if you can post these onto the chat, I got AJ with 1. I got Ashley with 2. So if you could post, how many do you have set ahead of you right now? Audrey with 0, Austin with 0. So how many do you have ahead of you? So that way we can keep track of what you get done tonight. That'd be really appreciated. As soon as you post that to the team chat, you are good to go. We will be back here at 8:45 sharp. We got 45-minute great meeting lined up for you tonight. Lots of inspiration, some instruction that's really going to inspire you. I can assure you, I promise you, some of the stuff I'm going to talk about where I tie a bow on this Declaration of Independence stuff I kind of alluded to, I think you're going to get some value there. So really look for some inspiration. Look forward to some instruction from Jess. And that way we could go out about our nights tonight inspired and into this weekend with class professionalism, poised confidence, and create results. So as soon as you post it, have a fantastic jam, and I'll see you all at 8:45.